Okay, so here we have, we're drilling the Kusi prospect, and it's a skarn type prospect where we've got a thick limestone sequence, fairly clean limestone that has been variably altered by skarn alteration and associated mineralisation. For the most part, we're hitting gold mineralisations associated with replacement skarn material, dominated at the moment by green garnet and little bits of elevated zinc associated with sphalerite, and that's the majority of the association with the gold. As we step further north, we hit more brown garnet, which typically means we're into hotter temperature fluids and getting closer to the source intrusion or stock that's driving the skarn mineralisation. And the brown garnet has also elevated copper in the form of chalcopyrite and some magnetite, which is a typical high temperature assemblage in proximal skarns. So for us, hole 5, stepping out to the north and intersected quite a significant zone of gold mineralisation with elevated copper compared to the other holes we've seen elsewhere.
So this is a classic sample of what we see in most of the holes to date, holes 1 through 4. Talk us through it, John. What are we looking at?
Yeah, so we've got in this one marble, that's so recrystallised limestone, and green garnet with a little bit of sphalerite, so zinc bearing sulfide, and gold. So this actually runs 126 grams gold, so there is some visible gold in this sample. But the main mineralogy is the green garnet.
And then in hole 5, we see the transition to these brown garnets. So talk us through that one.
Yeah, so in this hole here, we've got the earlier alteration replacing the marble is all actually wollastonite. And then overprinting the wollastonite, we've got brown garnet, a little bit of chalcopyrite and magnetite, essentially coming up these fractures and replacing what was originally the wollastonite, which replaced the limestone. And this runs 3.9 grams gold. It's got elevated copper and moly.
Now the other skarn that we haven't drilled yet, but are obviously eager to get over to, is Lear's Lode. I'll show you a sample now of Lear's, if you can talk us through that one.
So Lear's Lode is on our eastern flank of the Kusi system. It's discovered by LCL in outcrop, and what we see here is semi-massive chalcopyrite with brown garnet. So typical copper and high-grade gold skarn mineralisation, a little bit of pyrite and then magnetite throughout. So an example of a what we call a proximal skarn, copper gold skarn, and this one runs 61.3 grams per tonne gold and 18% copper, and you can see the chalcopyrite all through here.
And where was this sample taken from?
This is from a prospect we call Lear's Lode, one of our drill targets, and the true thickness of this replacement mineralisation embedding, the true thickness of this zone at the moment is about 8 metres true thickness, and it's still open still open stratigraphically below, and this will constitute one of the future drill targets coming up.